see you here for a burglary.
Yeah, I heard there was a bit of unauthorised DIY.
Oh.
Who's the owner?
Dr. Maguire. It's just through here.
Dr. Maguire, is it? Detective Sergeant Leo Fisk.
How'd you do?
Any ideas he could have done this?
Kids?
Funny message for kids. They usually favour more colourful expressions. That is, if they can get over their fondness for exaggerated representations of human anatomy. You know what this means?
No idea.
So you've never heard of anybody called Kirkbride? He wasn't a patient, maybe?
Well, there's no one on our books with that name now.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like your typical burglary, does it? Laptop? Checkbook?
Maybe they were disturbed.
Wouldn't have taken 2 seconds to pocket the spare car keys. I'd say this was personal, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe they came to the wrong house. Is there anything else, Sergeant? I'd like to clear up, if your lot are finished.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your help. Well, that's strange. There's that name again. Kirkbride. The one you'd never heard of.
Well, that's just a bit of research, the history of my practice. Well, I've been off work for quite a long time. Had to find something to fill my days.
You finished, lads?
Sarge?
How about some refreshments while we talk?
Tea or coffee?
Haven't got any skim milk, have you? Peptic ulcer. Occupational hazard.
Semi-skin would be all right?
What's your interest in Paul Kirkbride, Doctor?
History. He was involved in the building of my surgery.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I put my cards on the table first? Let me take you back to 1975. Watergate. Thatcher becomes Tory leader. Bohemian Rhapsody. I'd just been promoted to detective. I was keen, eager. And at the same time, all cosy in their porter cabin on the Trident Industrial Estate, Harry Malloy and Ted Schaefer are popping a bottle of champagne, having just made themselves a fortune. Now, the question is, how did they do it? How did two small-time builders working on a small contract for council house renovation get the green light for the biggest redevelopment Leatherbridge has seen since the war?
Paul Kirkbride?
Well, it would have been handy, wouldn't it? Having the chair of the planning committee in your back pocket.
You think they bribed him?
Oh, I think their relationship went deeper than that. I think Kirkbride was a full, if silent, partner.
How'd you know?
I don't. Because soon after, Kirkbride disappeared off the face of the earth. Poof! Just like that. Leaving a wife and 2 young children. You're a family man, you would never have done that, would you? Not unless there was something pretty serious you were running away from.
Like? Don't see the connection.
Nor did the fire investigators. Accident, their report said. Worn supply pipe to the gas cooker. Well, nothing suspicious there, perhaps. Except that Mrs. Ritchie's was the last house in a row that Malloy and Schaefer had to demolish if their development was going to happen. But Mrs. Ritchie loved her old home. She wouldn't sell at any price. What kind of frustration is that? Millions to be made if only you could get rid of one stubborn old lady. Kirkbride disappeared the day after the fire. The day after the inquest into Mrs. Ritchie's death, Malloy and Schaefer moved in with the bulldozers.
What do you think happened to Paul Kirkbride?
There's the mystery, Doctor. The only one I've never solved. The only case of mine that's still open.
You don't know where he is now?
Well, he's probably lying on some sunny beach in South America, spending his ill-gotten gains. Right. You've seen mine. Now it's time for you to show me yours.
What makes you think I've got anything to add?
Do you know how a lie detector works?
This is just research.
It's all based on increases in sweat,
I admit I am curious about Kirkbride,
fluctuations in heart rate.
but I really don't know anything.
After 30 years of experience, I don't need to wire anybody into a machine.
I don't know where Kirkbride is.
See that? The needle jumped.
How can I know anything that you haven't already discovered?
Harry Malloy. You saw him just before he died.
He was a patient.
You see that? The needle went again.
He was also a friend. He knew he was going to die. He wanted to say goodbye. He asked me to read at his funeral.
Whoa, right off the scale that time.
I've had enough of this. I've told you that I don't know anything. Can you go now, please?
Okay. Maybe this has all been a bit of a strain for you. Perhaps you need time to think about things. Consider your position. I'll pop back later. We can finish our chat then.
I don't believe this, Mac. Didn't I warn you about stress?
I'm okay.
No, this has got to stop. You can't go running around Leatherbridge like some poor man's Sherlock Holmes. I'm serious, Mac. Put an end to this. Tell the police.
What about Harry's family? Joanna's just lost her father. How's she going to feel when she finds out he might be a murderer?
I don't know any of these people you're talking about, and frankly, I don't care. It's you I'm worried about. You're not well. And I don't want to end up reading a eulogy at your funeral.
You came back.
Yes, I'm sorry to be a pest. My house has been broken into and someone left a message.
Message?
Yes, painted on the wall. Forget Kirkbride.
We're all trying to forget Paul, Doctor.
Do you know who might have done it?
Look, Doctor, Paul left me. I moved on and I'm happy. Frankly, you've dragged up memories, events that are a lifetime ago. I have children who need protecting. They don't need any of this.
Mrs. Kirkbride, my house has been ransacked. I'm not going to let this go, not until I've had some answers. Thank you. Thanks.
Paul was a very ambitious man. More ambitious than was good for him. He had plans, visions, but no patience. He wouldn't wait for the success he craved, and he had some very interesting business associates. But he did get things done. In a few short years, he transformed this town. Leatherbridge wouldn't be the thriving place it is today if it hadn't been for Paul. But progress had a price.
You knew he was corrupt, awarding contracts to a company he was a secret partner of.
I just never asked any questions. Paul was a loose cannon, Doctor, unpredictable. I never imagined it would turn out the way it did. I always thought if the worst came to the worst, he might get kicked out of the council, maybe a police investigation, but we'd get over it. Start again somewhere else. But that's not going to happen now, is it? Not after all these years.
Mr. Maguire? Yeah. Where's Lee Dad?
What are you doing? You're joking me.
Where is he?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
What do you want with my mum?
You better ask her.
I can't. Shan't stop crying since last time you visited.
I didn't mean to open up a wound.
Let's stop looking for me dad.
Do you know where he is?
No,
But you would like to, right?
I never knew him. I was only 5 when he walked out on us. And look what he's done to me mum. If he was dead, we could have a funeral. Mum could grieve and move on, but this not knowing. It's the worst. I thought she was getting better. Other than the odd day when she didn't remember. And then you came along, raking it all up again. Well, I won't have it, do you hear me? I don't know why you're after me, Dad, but it's got nothing to do with us. You stay away from me, and you stay away from my mum. And you forget you ever heard of the name Kirkbride. Is she in there?
Come in. Doctor, well, I didn't think we'd meet again so soon.
Really? I just wanted to let you know that I got your message.
Message? Do you know what the doctor's talking about?
Somebody broke into my house and let me know in no uncertain manner that I should forget about Paul Kirkbride.
You think that was me?
Was it?
Doctor, I'm a very successful developer. I'm not a burglar. You reported to the police?
No.
Well, as you found out, Doctor, asking questions about Paul Kirkbride can be a dangerous business. You're out of your depth, Doctor. I'd stick to handing out aspirins if I were you.
Is that a threat?
No. Just a piece of friendly advice. Is there anything else?
No.
I'm back. Helen's giving you all clear to come back full time.
Yep.
You've had enough rest?
More than enough, thank you.
Only if you need another week, part-time.
No. Listen, thanks for keeping things ticking over, but I need to get back behind the wheel.
I'm sorry, Mr. Schaefer. I don't seem to be able to find your name in our records.
Excuse me.
And anyway, if you don't have an appointment, I'm afraid it's very unlikely that Dr. Maguire will be able to fit you in.
I'm sure you'll find he'll have a few minutes to spare.
Thanks, Carolina. Mr. Schaefer, why don't you go through?
Do you think I'm a complete idiot?
No, of course not.
Do you think I haven't got friends that I wouldn't find out?
Find out about what?
You told me you didn't speak to the police.
That's true. I didn't say anything to them.
Then why is Detective Sergeant Leo Fisk snooping about?
I have no idea.
Well, at least you don't deny you know him.
I said nothing to him.
I'll make sure it stays that way.
While you're here, is there anything else I can help you with? I mean, you're a patient now. Harry used to have very bad dreams. I thought they were just nightmares. Now I'm certain that they were the product of his suppressed guilt.
I'll just make sure that any secrets Harry told you stay buried with him.
Why tell me about a murder and not where the body is? Am I missing something, Harry? Time, like an overwhelming flood, sweeps all terrestrial things away. The great, the mean, the vile, the good, alike in their destiny obey.
Hello.
Hello?
Helen,
Thanks for coming.
what's so urgent? Mac.
I'm worried he's forgotten how serious his collapse was.
Well, he did seem more tense this last week, since his friend died.
Yeah, I've tried to get him to rest, to reduce his stress levels.
Yeah, brick wall time.
Doesn't look like he's taking much notice of either of us.
And you thinking if we try together?
We've got to do something. Otherwise, I'm worried he's headed for a more serious breakdown.
Well, I'm here, so what's it all about?
Do you all know each other? Ted Schaefer, Natalie and Scott Kirkbride.
What's going on?
What should I like to know?
If this is about Paul, I told you to forget him.
You broke into my house. Left a message.
Mom?
The past is over, it's gone. What's the point in raking it all up?
I think this is what Harry wanted.
You what?
Well, I didn't understand at first. Why didn't Harry tell me everything? Why the mystery? I'm sure he wanted to ease his guilt. But then I wondered if this was what Harry wanted. Everyone who's been affected by Paul Kirkbride's disappearance to finally know the truth.
You mean he's here?
Paul's dead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what better place to get rid of a body?
His grave's all ancient.
I don't understand.
Now we moved the whole lot. 55 graves and matching tombstones. To make room for the new development.
You knew. After all these years, you knew he was dead. You lied!
It was better that you never knew.
You what?
It was better that you went on believing, you know.
You sent me that money, didn't you? Every year to salve your conscience.
Me and Harry. We wanted to make sure you were taken care of.
What happened? How did he die? Did you kill him?
No. It was an accident.
How can I believe anything you say?
There were 3 of us in those days. Me, Harry, and Paul. We'd put everything into the pot. Remortgaged our homes, taken out loans. The plan was simple. Turn a few old houses and some derelict land into a whole new community. Houses, shops, health centre, the lot. There was just one fly in the ointment. One problem that no one had foreseen.
Better late than never. There you go, mate. And it won't be the last glass of bubbly we'll be drinking. Paul? What is it?
She won't sell.
What?
The old cow won't sell.
You offered what we agreed.
I doubled it. Trebled it. Told her to name a price. She said she's not interested.
What do you mean, not interested?
Not interested!
What are we going to do? I'll go and have a word.
Ted! I've been sat on her flea-infested sofa for the last 3 hours. She's not having any of it.
That's it then. We're stuffed. 150 grand.
I was thinking on the way over. Those houses, they're falling to bits. You should see her electrics. I don't suppose they've been touched since she moved in. And the gas fire's ancient. Now, we have put everything we have into this, and we are not going to let one old witch stand in our way.
What are you talking about?
No. There must be something she wants.
There isn't.
One of the new houses.
Don't you think I've tried everything? Just one spark. That's all it will take.
You what?
This is a joke, right, Paul?
You two might be willing to throw everything down the pan, but I'm not.
Where are you going?
Paul! Come back!
Don't do anything stupid. Paul!
Where is he? Let's go inside.
Paul!
For a minute we thought... I knew you'd see sense.
In the morning, we'll all go round, see her, talk her out.
She left the kitchen window open.
Paul.
She left these on the table. You didn't. It's too late.
Is she in there? Paul, is she in there? Leave it, Ted! What are you doing? Let me go! I'll call the fire brigade!
No, 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 no! No one must know!
She'll suffocate, burn!
It'll be all right, we'll see.
Paul, she's an old lady.
So who's gonna miss her?
Get out of my way.
Ted! Ted, come on! Ted, I need your help!
Paul?
Do something. Ted. What are you doing? Don't stop.
He's dead. We've got to go.
Grab him.
Grab him?
Do you want to spend the next 20 years in jail? Come on. He can never be found. Harry, are you with me? Do you understand? Never.
Harry said he'd get rid of the body himself. He never said where. We took a vow never to discuss it again. He must have known that when we reinterred the bodies, all the authorities would be bothered about was that the graves were treated with respect. No one was counting to see if there was one more body going in than we'd dug up. He wouldn't tell me what he did with the body. He said it was for my own protection. The fire was declared an accident so we could proceed with development. As for the search for Paul, after a while the papers lost interest.
So you started sending me your blood money. It was nothing, was it? Just a drop in the ocean compared to what you and Harry made on that development. And the rest since.
Well, we didn't have to worry about the next penny, no. But that doesn't mean to say that I wouldn't give it all back. If I could change what happened. No one was supposed to get hurt. I lost a good friend that night.
So, which one's he in?
Does it matter?
It matters to me. I need to know.
That front door of yours is still a bit iffy. You want to get that seen to?
Locksmith's coming tomorrow.
Tick-tock, Doc. Time's up. Where do you want to do this? Here or at the station?
I think here would be nice.
Good. So, what have you got to tell me?
I found Paul Kirkbride. He's dead.
What?
Has been for 28 years.
How do you know? What's this supposed to mean?
It's the graveyard where Harry Malloy buried Kirkbride's body.
Harry Malloy killed Paul Kirkbride?
No, it was an accident. You were quite right about Kirkbride. He did set the fire. He was responsible for the old woman's death. But he got his comeuppance. Harry tried to stop him and killed him in the process. Buried him there. Justice was done. Harry saw to that. But now he's dead as well. It's finished.
How did you find out about this?
Harry confessed to me the day before he died.
Confessed?
Well, unburdened himself. A guilty secret he'd been keeping to himself for 28 years. Telling me it was his way of making his peace with his maker.
Did Ted Schaefer know?
Better ask him.
Right. Thank you.
Well, his car's here.
Maybe he's in the bath.
Or he's avoiding the lecture. He's down.
Mac!
Mac! Mac! Mac! He stopped breathing.
Pulse? Yes, this is Helen Thompson. Best practice. I need an ambulance to 16 Quarry Lane, Leatherbridge. Yes. Yes, it's an emergency. A 55-year-old man who's collapsed, probable heart attack. No respiration, no pulse. Thank you. 10 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Still no output.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think he's gone.
Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Mac. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.